ABC 7 News anchor Liz Kreutz joins us now with a look at how the timing is creating a tricky situation for the governor. Liz?
Kristen and Larry, the Delta variant is likely not what the governor envisioned when Democrats pushed to have the recall earlier in September. Instead of the pandemic being behind us, it's now front and center once again, just as voters prepare to go to the polls.
Today is the day to celebrate.
It was just over 6 weeks ago that California reopened. The statewide mask mandate was lifted, and Governor Newsom began proudly claiming California is roaring back.
California's not coming back. California's going to come roaring back.
But as cases now continue to rise, fueled by the Delta variant, the governor faces a tricky dilemma. Every move he makes could impact the recall election next month. Here's Democratic strategist Steve Maviglio.
The Delta variant has thrown the whole recall up in the air for the governor because he was hoping this would be behind him, and now it's right in front of him.
One lingering question is whether Newsom will call for the return of a statewide mask mandate. So far, he said he's leaving that up to individual counties.
It feels like this interesting intersection of where policy meets politics.
Here's a governor who said he was always going by the science in setting his policies, and now the science is working against him because the science is urging more and more caution. So it's sort of a double-edged sword for him in that he entrusted science to make the decisions, and now those decisions might hurt him politically.
Ann Hyde Dunsmore is the campaign manager for Rescue California, a group working to recall Newsom.
Do you think the timing now, given the Delta variant, is potentially going to work in your favor?
I think it's going to work to their detriment. Kids are going back to school with masks on, mandated vaccine. All of these things tend to impact people, and they have very definitive opinions on them.
Maviglio says Newsom still has some things working to his advantage, namely simple math.
You know, at the end of the day, it's an arithmetic question. Will those Democrats who have a 20% registration advantage turn out for him? And he has to motivate them to do that.
And joining me now to talk about this and break it all down is ABC 7 News insider Phil Matier. Phil, this is really a tricky time for Newsom, a surge in COVID cases, and right as school's going to start. It's definitely probably not what he was hoping for or envisioning.
No, right now he was hoping it would be on the road to recovery, actually, the super highway. Things were going to get better. But it's made a bad turn for him. We have the whole issue about schools reopening, how they're going to reopen. Is there going to be distancing? Are people going to be going into classrooms? How about getting people on school buses? What's the teachers' unions going to be saying? All of that is now in the mix, and it's not a good scene for the governor. Now, the other thing that he's got to deal with is just getting the vote out there. I talked with one of his key strategists today, and I said, what's the message? He says, the message we're working on isn't, we don't have to tell people how to vote, we just got to get our people out there to vote. And that's the big question. Can they get them out?
Yeah, there's a big enthusiasm gap. We saw it in that Berkeley IGS poll that among registered voters, Newsom's doing really well. But among people who are actually likely to turn out and vote, that's where things are really, really tight for him. And I know that Republicans, as you know, too, are going after those no party preference voters who they really feel like they can swing. Newsom's trying to get people to pay attention, but everyone's on vacation. It's just not top of mind for a lot of his supporters. But we did see that Elizabeth Warren ad, so we'll see if that makes a difference. Speaking of the Republicans, though, Phil, I want to ask you about the alternate candidates. The California GOP is going to vote to potentially endorse a candidate. They're choosing between Larry Elder, Kevin Faulconer, Kevin Kiley, and Doug Osee. What do you think? I mean, do you think this endorsement is going to make any difference?
Well, it all hinges on whether or not Governor Gavin Newsom is recalled. Remember, there are two questions on the ballot. The first one is yes or no on recalling Governor Newsom. If that wins, then the second group is you move down to this second group and you pick which one of those you want. Now, here's where it gets tricky for the Republicans and for Democrats alike, and where the big bet is. Democrats don't have an alternative to Gavin Newsom. They don't have a backup Democrat. So the question is, are Democrats even going to vote in that second part, or do they just toss it out? The second thing is, you don't have to get a majority to win in the second race. You don't have to come up with 51%. All you have to do is get one vote more than the next person. And that means that somebody like Larry Elder, a popular conservative talk show host around the country, but who's only polling, according to the IG, with 18% here in California, could nonetheless, if he's ahead of everybody else, which he appears to be by 8 to 10 points, he could win the race with just 18 to 20% of the vote. That is something we haven't seen before.
We really haven't. It's so interesting how the recall election works here, that we could get Larry Elder, as you said, with less support than even Newsom. Oh, you think we're going to see Kamala Harris? We're going to see the vice president making her way here?
Well, I think you're going to see they're going to make their way here physically, or they're going to be on ads. Because what the Democrats are betting on, or at least Gavin's people are betting on, is that they are going to sell this as a Republican attempt to take over the state, not on Newsom's performance. Whether because polling isn't that good maybe, or because that doesn't resonate as much. They've got to make this a national thing. They've got to make Democrats aware, and what they're betting on is that with vote by mail, they won't have to get people out. They just got to get them to the mailbox.
We will see what happens, Phil. Thank you. I'll talk to you again at 6.